Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to review not a foundation but a face color from MAC. This is the Next to Nothing face color, and I'm also going to talk about their Next to Nothing powder. Now if I'm going to be 100% real with you guys, I had absolutely no intentions of buying this product because I honestly was not interested, but every video, Snapchats, everything was please review the Next to Nothing foundation from MAC. Now, I think that's a common thing right now is everyone thinks that this is a foundation when it is not. It is literally almost nothing on the skin. You can put it on top of or underneath of your current foundation. So that's kind of one of the reasons why it didn't appeal to me. I was like, well, I have primers. It does not say that you can mix this in with foundation. So I was kind of like, I don't know. I just don't really want to do it. And I was with Kel. I was literally driving to the mall, going to get it. That's when I got the brush. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to get it. I don't even think anybody's really going to want to see it. But then everybody wanted to see it. So here it is. And this is actually one of those situations where I feel like I'm glad that you guys bugged me to death to get it. I mean that in like the most loving way. Because my impressions of it, my first thought, were definitely not what it is. Everybody on YouTube is kind of putting this out there as a foundation, and it's just not. I wouldn't really call it a primer either. It's in a league of its own. I don't know if anything else out there that's like this. I'm not saying that there's not something. I'm saying that I don't know about it if there is. So a little bit of information about this guy before we start. It is 1.2 fluid ounces, so a little bit more than your traditional foundation, and worn on top of or underneath your foundation, it is going to help soften fine lines. It's going to hydrate the skin and give you a much more luminous look. And then the powder will run you $27, and it is really nice because it's so silky smooth. It's lightweight. It's about a medium coverage, and it also won't dry out your skin, but it helps to control oil, which for me, combination, that is a godsend. So let's jump into the tutorial, and then we will see if my mind changed about this product and in what ways. Okay, I'm starting off taking the Beauty Blender and the face color, and I'm pressing it into my skin. This did soak up a little bit or quite a bit of the face color, so be careful about that. But I do like it better applied with a sponge than I do a brush. I don't know, it moves around on my skin a little weird when I put it on with a brush. And I do kind of try to stay away from my pores right around my nose, like closest to my nose is what I'm trying to spit out, because I don't really like the way, like I get oily there faster when this is applied there. So I kind of avoid that area. So as you can see, that did just about like basically nothing to my skin. Like it has a little bit of a tackiness to it, which is going to be good when I put my foundation on top of it. But unless you just want like a really glowy look, this is not a foundation. Now I'm going to take my Beauty Blender with my foundation on it. The first time I did this video, because this is the second time, I used Max Pro Longwear Waterproof. Worked really well with that. So now I want to see what it does with my double wear. And I'm just going to pop this on. The double wear actually, not the double wear, the Pro Longwear actually looked more luminous when I had it on this underneath it. I was surprised. I was like, okay. So I want to see what it does with my double wear. So yeah, you can see that really made my double wear much more luminous than it is on its own. It's much more matte on its own, and this is way more glowy. So I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer, and then we'll use the powder as well. I'm going to use the normal powder. I always use the Hourglass Diffuse Light to set underneath my eyes and like the center of my face. And then I will use the other powder, the Next to Nothing, to set the rest of my face. The Next to Nothing powder and the 140S, you guys already know that I love this brush because I talked about it in my favorites. And I'm just going to press this into the skin with the brush, and it gives the most beautiful, kind of like satin matte, but still skin-like finish. It's gorgeous. Now after this, I'm going to go ahead and finish off my makeup, and then I'll be right back. So this is the foundation close-up. I think it looks really, really nice and much softer than the Double Wear on its own. I think it's really pretty. So that's it for the demo. I'm definitely glad that I tried this product out because my mind is definitely changed about it. I did not think that it would really do that much of a difference to any foundation. I'm like, that's what primers are for. But I've never had a primer really give this much radiance to the skin. Like I can see it through the Double Wear, which is very strange because this is usually very matte on me. And I don't know if it's translating on camera, but it does have a much softer feel to it. Now there is one negative for me, and that's definitely the pores. The first go around, because this is my second impressions on this, I had it on my pores and I noticed, I was like, oh, no. It's just too much hydration for that area for me. So I try to stay away like from here, but even right here, I'm gonna have to keep it off of that area. So if you're worried about your pores, either A, don't use this at all, or B, keep it off of it. And I would also say if you are normal to dry, I don't know that anybody that's oily is going to like this foundation. You'll probably like the powder. The powder is gorgeous. I think everybody will like that. But as far as the face color, I would probably stay away if you're oily. Normal to dry, if you have any foundations like Double Wear or anything that you are, you know, this is too dry, it's not luminous enough for me, I would say give this a shot, wear it underneath your foundation. I don't know if you can possibly add this in. I have not tried that yet. I did during the first demonstration try this on top and then I wiped it back off because I don't know. It wasn't working for that foundation. It might have for this one, but I kind of skipped that because I liked it better underneath. But if you guys have tried this, definitely let me know what your thoughts are. You are going to have to play with this. This is not like an easy thing to kind of get into. You're going to have to find out if it works for your skin type, works for the foundation, yada yada. So play with it and you guys let me know how you feel. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoy this video and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!